Hello everyone, this is Ashodin here from the Zodiac Vision story, and today's video that I want to do for you is basically an account overview video. Let's go ahead and take a look at all the different things that I'm working on in my global account in War of the Visions. Now, this is a very interesting video because of the fact that I haven't really shown off exactly what I've been working on in the game, and there are a lot of different characters and things that I'm really interested in building up and getting them, ready for different teams, different events. Going through, like the dungeon that's going on right now. That should be quite interesting as well. And of course, we're in the Final Fantasy Tactics 2 Part 2 event where you've got Ramza, Orlando at this point on this week. And, I kind of want the shards from that. I'm not entirely sure, if I want to go fully for level 99 for Orlando. I know a lot of people run him anyways. I've got him at level 89, which seems to be really good. He does well. I don't feel like there's any real need to go beyond that. And, I just want to show you some of the different characters and things that are, they are very important to me and what I'm working toward in the future, things that I want to upgrade for the account, goals, basically. I want to show you my goals. So let's go ahead and go with the vision cards first. Let's show you off the ones that I have. So I have Echoing Screams here at level 70. I've got Red Chocobo here. That's sitting at level 60. I really love this card a lot. I've got it at 3 stars. I kind of want to get it to 4 stars, just because I love the light attack up, and I'm really kind of wanting to use him with Cecil because I do believe that Cecil has light magic based on his attacks. So I think this might be very, very good for his team. If I can build a light team, thinking of kind of like Engelbert and Cecil and Grace, because I've got her to level 99, and that should make a really good light team, right? Then of course we've got the job crystal maxed out. That's a definite yes. You want to do that as soon as possible. If you're starting with your account, I recommend doing this one. Then I've got Vow of Love. I can awaken this one to 4 stars, but I really don't want to because I want to save these Azure Vision Spears here. Like, I just really don't want to spend them on that, even though I have a bunch here. Then I've got Sharpened Concentration here, and I'm really excited for this one because it's missile attack up, and I kind of want to build a gunner build with this card. I want to basically, I have only Lucia right now as a gunner, but I want to raise up Frederica. I want to raise up some other gunners and build a team with that, and also have them help me in the dungeon right now, because I'm having a little bit trouble on like the 8th or 9th floor. So if you got any extra tips for that dungeon, it's the one with all the archers. That would be very helpful. And then I've got Odin at 1 star. This card is really good. I've been using it with its Man-Eater up effect on, Venera, who's a huge part of my PvP team. And that's something that I'll go over in another video, is what arena team I'm using and the build that I have, and hunting for months, basically. That'll be a really good video. So I've got Rama here as well. This is Ramu, I believe, is actually how you say it. I'm really old school, so a lot of pronunciations for stuff I've taken from back when I used to play like Final Fantasy 4 and 6 on the Super Nintendo, right? So there's a lot of like things that I've internalized myself that I'm still learning even today, because Final Fantasy 14, the MMO, has a lot of actual pronunciations for all the different espers and things like that. So Ramu is pretty good. I've been using him with the magic boost. Shiva is actually really, really good for an evasion team, so I wanted to max that one out, and I put that one on, let's see, I think I put it on Dario actually in my arena team, because he can use the magic stat, right, to do extra damage. So I'm really excited on leveling up some of these cards, on getting them to 4 stars. I think the best one that I want to work on, get more shards for, is, I do believe that is going to be the Vow of Love, if I'm correct. Deceptive Vows, Honest Souls. My favorite 2 characters in the game right now are Dario and Venera. Like, I identify so very much with being in quarantine because you're sick. Granted, I'm not sick, but the quarantine that's been happening, and you meet somebody in quarantine, and they also want to be with you. Like I met a girlfriend not too long ago, and I'm really excited that I met her, and like just the story resonates a lot with me. A lot of romance and goodness going on here. It's a very good story too. If you haven't played through their side story, it's an event that shows up in the game, so it'll come back at some point, but it's a very good story. I recommend looking at it. And of course, this card goes with it. Like Venera was supposed to be the assassin that's supposed to kill Dario, but she ends up falling in love with him, and they decide to run away together. It's so beautiful. It's a really good story. Very good romance in the game. I really like it. So if we go ahead and go back and take a look at the rest of the cards, I kind of want to get some more shards for Path to Revenge. The slash attack up, defense up is pretty good for tanks. I'd probably put that on maybe like Mont or something like that if I was running him in the arena, but it's a pretty good card. But other than that, there haven't really been any vision cards that I've been wanting to go after. I did get the two-headed dragon vision card and the Esper, so I'm actually looking to use this one. I heard damage limit up is really good for raids, and of course this is dark attack, so if I ever get super stern, that would be really cool. I have regular Stern Leonis. I have some dark attackers, like Venera is a dark attacker too, so I guess this would work for her as well, and chains and all that, but I haven't really done that, so. And yeah, that seems to be all my vision cards. You can see all the ones that I currently have that I haven't really leveled up. I kind of only use certain ones right now because of limited resources and things like that. So let's go ahead and go back, and we'll go into the Espers. I'll show you all the different Espers that I have, all the different things that I'm working on for those as well. Ooh, I didn't mean to actually click on that. Oh no. Let's go ahead and go back into the Espers then. Sorry about that. Yeah, so you can already see right here, one of my main things that I've worked on for my Espers is Odin. Odin was, every time I've heard people talk about this Esper, they were like, when Odin came out, people were like, you need to get Odin. You need to get Odin. You need to get Odin. Odin is really good. Odin has a lot of cool things. And I agree. Odin is one of the most fantastic Espers in the game, and I've got him maxed out. He's a neutral Esper, so he has no typing, which I think is quite good. But not only that, he has an incredible evocation magic, which deals non-elemental damage to all targets and raises everybody's crit hit rate, which is very good. And then his board is actually quite fantastic, with attack ups. Man-Eater goes up to like 25%, I believe. Well, that's 25%. And then slash attack is also really good. Evasion rate's also really good. Accuracy rate is also very good. So I've put all that stuff on there. Gave the evasion rate on there. I gave the accuracy rate on there. And then slapped this on Venera. So that way she can be a very good evasion character in my arena lineup. And she's been doing wonders with Odin. And so the other ones that I have is this guy, Behemoth. When raising Odin, I actually got a lot of purple magicite and was able to get this one to max. And this one's a pretty good card to max out. I recommend getting this one if you can, and leveling it up if you've got some really good dark characters. Now, granted, it's really good on its attack stat, right? And its boards are pretty good too. If you want to take a look at that, you can see right here we've got slash attack up. We've got attack up. We've got some Light Eater, which can help with taking down Warrior of Light or any other light types that have been really kind of nasty in arena, like Engelbert and such like that. Oh, and Ramza is also another good one to take down with Behemoth. And then, of course, for Dario, I've actually been using Golem here to give him a lot of the extra protection stuff that Golem seems to have. Golem has defense up, you can see here. Wind Eater, which I don't think I really want to use. And some extra like Pierce Res, which is really good for Dario because I do believe he has Pierce down. I think I'll have to take a look at that just to make sure. I gotta remember these sort of things. But anyway, my other Espers that I have that I'm working on, I did pick up Diablos. I did pick up Siren. Another one. See, I've got the two-headed dragon here. I've got Shiva here. I'm working on a lot of them, and Oh, that's right, yes. I actually just awakened the red Chocobo, which I'm very excited about leveling up to max. I do like its Choco Meteor, which, deals light damage, but in particular, oh, I can actually level it up right here, and I've got all this Magicite. Let's go ahead and do that. All the way to level 39, hell yeah. That'll give me a bunch of, ooh, look at all that SP on the training boards. This is actually a really good show off here of me getting it. So I do like its board. It's got a lot of attack up and slash up on here, which I do think is going to be a lot of fun to use. It's got Dark Eater as well, but I think I'm going to give more slash attack up here. Oh, I have to get to 100. Oh, no. I guess I will just have to wait until I get another level on Chocobo here. Probably get to level 40. That would be good. And then we'll up that one. So we'll just wait and leave the... we'll have the exclamation mark on my Esper side over there. Okay, so let's go ahead and show you the equipment that I've got. This is I'm actually pretty proud of. I've been working on this stuff quite a bit. Got it all sorted by level here, and I think in rarity, so you can see the best stuff that I have at the beginning. I've got the Excalibur. I do believe that one was a paid one at the very beginning of the game when I first started. Definitely worth getting. It's good to slot in other places. I just picked up the Lasalia Royal Guard from the dungeon, the Midlights Deep. I'm looking to get the books to get that all the way to max, because you don't have to enhance it. You don't have to plus it. All you have to do is just get it to level 5, and then you can get it all the way maxed up on its stats. 5 stars, I'm sorry. And it's got slash attack up, it's got ice attack up, so it's really good for Agrius, if you can get Agrius. But other than that, I mean, it's not a terrible sword to use for other slash attack users. So I recommend getting that if you can, and trying to get the books for that before the event's over. I do believe the sword book event quest is up, so you can get that as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the stuff I've got. I've got some good Trust Masters here. I'll show you the ones I have. Haven't really gotten a lot of characters to 99 yet. This account's about 5 months old, I believe. So I've spent some money here and there. I'm kind of like a dolphin. I'm not really a whale. I don't go ham on stuff. I spend here and there to get large refreshes, energy refreshes, but that's about it. Like, I toss stuff in to get the bonuses every day, the summon or the Visior bonus every day. I do that. So I've got the Bewitching Heals, got definitely Venera to max. That was a big accomplishment for me. I really enjoyed that. I've got, with this event, Gefgarian to max. Very proud of that. I did get Tyrael to max when his event was out. That was really good. So you have the Serpent Soldier's Crown. Of course, Dario is maxed out. He's got the Glinting Sword. I did get Mont maxed out, got the Lion Emblem, and I've got Grace maxed out for her Magicite Staff, and then the Bewitching Boots from Lucia. So I've got all that going on. For weapons, of course, I've got the Nagarok +5. This is actually the magic version, because I wanted to give it to Dario. I'm one smith away from almost getting max stats on the weapon. Very kind of proud at this. You can see right here on the smith section, I just need one more magic smith left. You can see the times smith here. Just need one more. When I hit that, it's +6 stats, so it would put me at, or +3 stats, so it would put me at 106 out of 112, the closest I can get it without resetting, which is totally fine. I'll be okay with that. I don't want to reset it after that. I don't think I want to go for full max, because that's okay with me. Nagarok +5 compared to his Trustmaster is actually, for magic users, is okay. I mean, like, you get more HP on his Glinting Sword and more AP out of it, but I do think I like the other stats on the Nagarok better than the Glinting Sword. So you get, of course, the slash attack up, which helps when he has to do just regular hits. And the base attack is actually higher, and you get evade and accuracy, which also can help him, marginally. The people who put it on Spellblades, which I'm very into Spellblades in this game. So I've got Ras Algethi +4, trying to work on getting that to +5. It'll take a long time. I'm almost there. You can see I have 2 Ras Algethi +3s. Once I get those to +3s, to maxed out, then they'll be +4 together, and then I'll merge the +4 with the other +4, and we'll be there. We'll get to +5. But it's just taking a little bit of a time. I've got Mage Masher I'm working on as well for Venera. I didn't get that fully all the way. Icebrand has been chilling there for a long time, Platinum Rod, I've been working on a little bit of that. You can see that as well. I've been working on Healing Staff +3 for Grace until she got her Trust Master, and then we switched over to that. And then we've got a bunch of other other stuff that I'm not really particularly working on right now. But my main two things that I'm really excited about getting right now are the Nagarok +5. The standard guard issue sword is really good, but here's my pièce de résistance of my equipment, and that's the Armor of Light +5. I went extremely ham on this card to get it to +5 barrier for specifically Dario and Spellblades in the future, and especially for Cecil in the future. I'm super excited for Cecil. I really want to put this on him, and I know that he can use it, and I'm very happy that I was able to get this and fully max that out. I just need to put some HP boosters on here to get this all the way to 408. I think I have a couple more Smith times left. Yeah, so it's +3, I think, for HP. Which once I do that, I think it'll just take like 3 or 4 more, and then I'll be close to maxed out on the HP. I mean, 392 out of 408 is still really good, so we don't have to really worry about that too much. Okay, there are some other things that I'm currently working on. I've got a lot of other stuff that probably could use some merging. I got the leather hat, I got the leather plate, basically a bunch of the end stuff that I wanted to get maxed out for other characters that need to use that gear. Equipment is one of the kind of like stuff that I had to really look into the guides about how to do it, because it can be very confusing at first. Basically, you have to keep merging stuff together over and over again to get the +1, the +2, the +3, the +4, the +5. So it takes a long time to get to +5, but it can be worth it because the extra bonuses you get on that piece of armor when you get to +5, say for example Nagarok +5 gives you that slash attack 15, is really good. Why don't we go ahead and take a look at the units? This is the main thing you wanted to come see here for. So just like I told you before, I've got Venera, Tyrael, Dario, Lucia, Grace, Mont, Gafgarian, all to 99. So I'm starting to get a pretty decent set of 99s here. Gafgarian being 99 is really good. Orlando I'm going to leave at 89. He's been doing fine. Stern is okay. I've got some other characters here that I'm really kind of working on. Ziza, I'm super, super eager to work on. I really want to get her illusory bells. Everyone that I've ever seen on YouTube or anywhere else have said this is the strongest piece of gear that you can get for any character that does not have the ability to get their AP refresh going on. And I believe them. I really do. It helps out a lot in raids. It helps out a lot in multi-battle. It helps out a lot in arena. I'm super excited to get this, and I've been working on her for quite some time. So I've got her at Limit Break 3. I really want to get her to Limit Break 4. I've been getting some of the shards from the shop. I actually just today's reset. So at the time of this video, which I think is like after 1 a.m. in the morning on the eastern side, earlier today's refresh, I got 40 shards from the free 10 pull, which was extremely good because, as you know, being able to get just a straight up 40 shards of a unit that you wanted to work on is very handy. And for Ziza, it's so good. It's so good because I just need now another 100 to get her to Limit Break 4, and then it's 200 after that on to Limit Break 5. Now there have been the paid Visior 1000 paid Visior shards in the shop. I got one of those from the previous part 1 of the Final Fantasy 2 or Final Fantasy Tactics second part. It's very difficult to say that, but the first part of this, they had one of those, and I got that, and I didn't get the other 2 because I didn't have enough money to get the other 2. I would have to spend I think another $50 just to get the Visior for that. This game can be very draining on the wallet, if you know what I mean. So I got one of those. I don't think I'll be able to get any more from this time. So Ziza will continue to be a long-term thing for me. I will get the bells when I get them. I don't think they'll nerf them by the time I get them. So they're a definite long-term investment for me. So I've got some more shards and some more upgrades for Ramza. He's 74 max. Of course, everybody got their Mediana. I've actually did not have her until I got her, which was really good. And I've already had a ton of her shards beforehand, which allowed me to get her to Limit Break 3. And then I have to continue awakening her, all right? So that'll happen eventually. And then I'm actually really wanting to work on Rob here. I'm super excited to use him. However, I can't awaken him right now, but I'm not going to because I'm saving my rainbow shards for Ziza. I want to make sure to fully awaken her, so all I have to worry about is her shards. But I'm really interested in Rob because I'm kind of super into the entire Horn family right now, and I really want to have Rob fully maxed out. I want to get on work on Mashri. I've got I've got Dario and Venera. Those two are already maxed out. So I kind of want the full clan here. I want the full spectrum of people from that family. I'm just super into them. Okay, so I've got also Ravies here, and I'm really into her because she's a very cool knight character that has samurai subjob as her third subjob. I think that's really interesting. Kind of curious to use her in different setups. She's a lightning type though, so she kind of goes along with Orlando, which I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to fit that in. So working on the different bits of other units of other elements here, but for the most part, really just focusing on that Ziza. And in general, I'm actually trying to save a bunch of Visior for the Final Fantasy IV event. I'm trying to go a little bit free to play with that. So everything that I'm going to be getting the next few days, I'm just going to keep saving up all my free pulls, saving up my Visior that I get every day. Gonna go past all the different other characters that are going to show up, like Irdira. There's going to be Laswell, I think, and some other characters that are upcoming. Super Stern as well. Whatever they do for Anniversary, going to bank all that stuff. Whatever they do for the rest of the month, going to bank all that stuff. Hold all that back for Final Fantasy IV. I may do little pulls here and there, depending on the units, if I'm really into them. Laswell looks super sweet. He's got that great sword. I'm super addicted to great swords, so it might be very difficult to not pull on that. So we'll see. We might have a pull video for that. Who knows? But that's it. That's what I've been working on for my characters. That's my account right now. About 5 to 6 months of War of the Visions. I'm really stoked about how I've gotten this far. I've got some characters to level 99. That makes me feel good. I've been using Dario quite a bit. He's my favorite character in the game currently. Spellblade main, that's super me. I'm always into magic-based sword users. So that has been very crucial to, like my enjoyment of the game. So if we can get more Spellblades, let's do it. And I might do a whole video where I review all the Spellblades in the game and tell you what I think of each one. And that would probably be a really fun video, right? But that's it for my video, and I'll, of course, upload some more videos on some of my other thoughts about the other characters in the game. I'll do another lore video, just like you saw for Helena, or Helena. I can't remember if I've said her name correctly. But, yeah. So I'm really eager to show you how this account evolves over time, and I'm glad that you can be along with me on this journey, okay? Alright, well that'll be it for today's video, and of course, subscribe and like the video if you like what you've seen here, and I'm going to continue having more, and I'll shout out to all the people that message and comment on this video below, and thanks for watching. See you later.